Hey everyone, sorry to interrupt the beginning of the video, but I am almost to 5,000 subscribers and I'm trying to get there before May 1st, which is my channel's second birthday. So if you could quickly check that you're subscribed, that would be awesome. Sorry to interrupt, enjoy your video. Do not be alarmed. Your screen is not broken. The reason that it's black is because I'm afraid to show you what I've been hiding behind it. So, I may or may not have made a bunch of chickens. Yeah. Yeah. So you guys remember the chickens I made last time? Well... Okay, so here's how that went. Do you see this nesting coop that I had over there? Basically, when a chicken would sit in this, and I would have it filter into a chest, it dropped eggs. And these eggs, I noticed, had growth 1, gain 1, strength 1. And so I got curious and I asked my Discord if anyone knew what these were. And Red, who is amazing at modded Minecraft, let me know that all these levels, you want to have, the highest level is a level 10 chicken. What is this? So if you breed 2 log chickens together, you might get a growth 2. And like, it depends on how fast they grow up, how many of their item they drop, how quickly. I felt really tired, like not tired enough to record, but I wanted to at least do something. So yeah, this is what happened. I shoved a whole bunch of chickens together and bred them until I got level 10 chickens, which I put over here. These are my level 10 redstone chickens, my level 10 sand chickens, iron golem, coal, bone, log, conductive iron, flint, just the normal ones you've seen. Then I made the gunpowder chicken using a flint chicken and a sand chicken. Then I made a lapis chicken, making, well, lapis. Then I made a snowball chicken by breeding together a log chicken and a lapis chicken. And as you can see, it's very, very, very good. And then over here, I got silver chickens just because they laid the eggs and I chucked them. I didn't like do anything special to get these guys. Then I randomly got this guy in that mess over there. And then over here, I got a water chicken by breeding together a gunpowder chicken and a snowball chicken. And I've been getting a lot of chicken manure, which I've been feeding into this chest, and I've been getting a substantial amount of dirt. I'm just gonna let you guys listen to what I'm listening to right now. That's why I've been playing with my headphones off. I also did one other small thing. I forgot to take a before picture, so just take a look at the screenshot I got from my last video versus... Yeah. So if you don't know me, I hate chest monsters. And if you do know me, you know that's a lie. Because I normally just shove everything in a giant pile of chests. But I actually went and I organized them. This is all of the wood. And like you can see them on the outside. And this is all my ore. This is all of my like powder stuff, except I don't know how the flint got in there, but it is in there. This is all my mob drops, tools and armor, miscellaneous, blocks. I call this one speciality, just random modded stuff. Food and garden. So yeah, I actually went and I organized. There's no guarantee that it's gonna stay like this. You guys know me. And what I actually did is I went and I pushed the machinery up against the wall instead of just having it right in the middle. And I hooked the generator up to both of these, and it is constantly filtering through all of this. And I actually put a level 10 coal chicken, which is actually doing a really good job at keeping this running. And then I made a second coal generator just to power my jetpack, because this single generator was struggling to power my jetpack, the autosave, and the grinder up there. So yeah, I did all of this off camera, because like I said before, I didn't really like feel good enough to really record, but I wanted to keep doing stuff. And honestly, it wasn't that much. I just bred a bunch of chickens together and I just kind of organized everything into chests, which wouldn't be that interesting in a video. All right, I want to show you how the whole chicken process worked. So I'm gonna come over here to my bone chickens, which are right here. I'm gonna take a bunch of this stuff. It comes back so fast, it's kind of insane. Dude, I just cannot get over how nice these crystal chests work. They're like, and they're just so massive. I can't get over it. Oh, I also put a crystal chest down here by my, oh, it's a diamond chest, whatever. This is the second biggest one. For all of my smeltery stuff in here. I need to get some seeds so I can show you how this worked. And for reasons I will share with you in a moment, I want a cocoa bean chicken. All right, for base chickens only, you can actually make them. So what I do is I put the eggs in the middle, then I grab what I want to use, put it like that. Then I can make 4 of these eggs. But the problem with these eggs is I actually just chuck them. It's not like a spawn egg, but I only need 1. That works. Okay. And then if we come and hover over this little guy, it's going to say there's a growing cooldown, but I don't want to wait 20 minutes for this guy, so I'm going to force feed him seeds. It's going to exponentially take down the time. Okay, now we only have to wait a minute. And during that minute, so normally what you do to get the level up is you would breed 2 cocoa chickens together, and then the level 1 cocoa chicken mixed with the level 1 cocoa chicken would come together and they would make level 2, sometimes level 3. I don't want to do all of that because I already have level 10 chickens over here. So I'm actually going to grab a level 10 bone white chicken in my animal net, and I'm going to come drop him right there. And he's about to grow up, but the thing is, if you breed a cocoa chicken and a bone white chicken together, this works with any 2 different kinds of chickens, you have a 50-50% chance to get either of them. Unless they can create a different kind of chicken, which I'm not sure if these 2 can. So that is always a possibility. But we're just hoping for a cocoa chicken. If not, we'll have to wait for the cooldown timer. Okay, yep, we got a bone chicken. Okay, what we're gonna do while we wait is we're gonna grab some of this redstone and some lapis, because why not? Because if we add our pickaxe to this, it actually adds haste. Haster. And it won't let me do any more. We got this up to Fortune 2. Okay, and Fortune 3 is the highest we can go with that. What happens if we add redstone to a blade? It adds haste to it. Sure. It made it look sick though. Why are we only getting bone chickens? You know, no, we're taking you out. Let's get an iron chicken instead. Ooh, I wonder if I add blaze powder, if it'll add flames. Hang on, we gotta go try that. Fiery. Okay, so that does work. It turned the blade black. Hang on, we gotta go try this out. Duh! Okay, how do you make an electrical steel? You need a silicone chicken, an iron chicken. How do you make silicone? Sand and clay. We need clay, snowball, and sand. We have both of those. Yay, we got a cocoa! I'm getting so sick of these chickens. Okay, they're all taken care of. Yeah, my sword almost broke. I gotta go repair this. Dude, I had so many chickens that the cam account was lagging. Like, I could barely use it. It was insane. On the bright side, we got food for days. Okay, so now that we have the level 9 chicken, I'm just gonna breed it with one of these level 1 cocoa chickens. Then we got another level 9 chicken. And then we got another level 9 chicken here. So, this level 1 chicken just... And I'll take this one back to its pen. Okay, so the reason I wanted a cocoa chicken is I'm pretty sure cocoa beans go into composters. Wait, no, really? No, that's why I was doing it. I wanted to make an endless supply of dirt. Oh, well now I'm really sad, but I guess I do need it for other things. And we got these 2 level 9 chickens, which will make... Yep, we got our first level 10 chicken. Okay, we're gonna grab a snowball chicken, which is over here. We're gonna breed these 2. The thing is, there is only a 17% chance, so I'm not certain we'll see it. I want an obsidian chicken, but I need a lava chicken, which is nether quartz chicken. nether quartz chicken. I'm pretty sure you have to find in the nether. So what I think needs to happen is I think I need to go make a platform in the nether. And big enough that things can spawn on it, and maybe we'll get a chicken. And I'm too lazy to take off my executioner skin, so that's what we're going with. Okay. Some people say that's enough, and some people say they don't get it unless they're actually in the fortress. So I am actually gonna head in here. Okay, I broke it. I did it. Yeah, I got a broken spawner and spawner shards. Combined with a powered spawner and an anvil to set spawn type? Whoa, really? Okay. We're going deeper in. I found it. I found it. I found the chicken. I found the chicken. Oh, how are you? I see the quartz chicken. I think I picked up a soul sand chicken. I need to get out of here. Hang on. Oh! Yes! Soul sand chicken, I did okay. Oh my gosh, look at him. Dude, the soul sand chicken. Okay, let's go get the quartz one. Found actually editions menu. What is this? The capacitor of what is this doing? What? Okay. Okay, we got protection wand, dark boots, nether wart. Okay. 2 saddles. I don't know where those chickens went. I don't think I went in through the right door. Aha! Tones of nether wart. Tones? Tones of nether wart. Diamantine crystal? What the heck is that? And an illumination wand. Illumination! Do I click on a block to spawn light? Really? That's so cool. A potion wand. Left click on creatures to apply an effect. No effects combined with potion and crafting table to add the effect. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Gosh dang it. Alright, I'm gonna need my jetpack to get there. 1:16 p.m. Is it really 1:16 p.m.? Oh, gosh dang. Okay. Can I just teleport to it? Glad I was full powered. That's weird that it just let me teleport. Is it because I was... Oh, wait. I bet it was because I had this open and I had it set to cheat so I could get my cam account working. Oh, well, that feels kind of cheaty. I didn't mean for that to happen. It was at this point when my computer ran out of storage, so you guys don't get to see me fall in the void with my jetpack and die. Well, I didn't necessarily fall into the void, but a blaze killed me, so then I proceeded to tower up to my gravestone, and then I got thrown off again into the void, and I'm pretty sure I lost everything except for the quartz chicken. Like, I lost my jetpack, I lost everything. So then I just went back and just started breeding more chickens, and I'm gonna have to make another jetpack. Yeah, I lost my jetpack, so that's great. But I'm not as worried as I would have been if this would have happened before I got all the chickens. Because I kind of planned ahead in case anything ever went wrong. And I made these conductive alloy chickens, so, and I got tons of redstone. I'm not worried. The only thing that I am worried about is getting enough leather to make the strap. Oh, I need to show you what I did off camera. Okay, so I got this chicken and he's making energetic alloys. So this is my thinking. I want to start getting into Ender IO. And so I started to get chickens to kind of do the mod, and I also want to upgrade my jetpack, so I'm gonna need some of these as well. And then these guys, I don't think they dropped anything yet. I just barely made these not long ago. Vibrant alloy chickens. And I have the vibrant steel somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where it ended up. Oh, I also made dark steel. Instead of having a whole horde in here, I just have just the chickens that I don't want to shove in there, that I don't really need large quantities for. As for now, let's go start making the jetpack. We'll have to wait for cows to spawn, which is really annoying because I lost my other cows. But we'll just have to deal with that. All right, I just need the strap. I made everything else for the jetpack right there. And then the next upgrade is the same exact thing, except I just need the conductive iron here. And we need electrical steel. We need tons of iron, which I have tons of iron, so that's honestly okay. Oh, also, okay, I made a string chicken and I put it in there. It's really messy because I just didn't want to clean it up. But yeah, so now I'm just having continuous dirt. It's a level 10 chicken, but still with that, it's not the fastest, but that is a-okay. Okay, animal nets are not very expensive. So what I'm thinking is, what if I just get a bunch of animal nets and just put all of those in chests? We got a pig, sheep. All right, hopefully some cows will spawn in there now. Whoa, I got 2 leather out of this mystery bag. Wait, I think that's what I needed. Oh, in this we got a jerkyinator. What in the world? I have no clue what this does. Ah! Okay, we get our jetpack back. I'm so happy. Okay, and that really did not take long at all. Let's charge it. All right, so now we gotta start working on the electrical steel one. Oh my gosh. Okay, by the way, remember that villager? So when I was off camera, like breeding chickens and stuff, I heard him dying and this idiot walked into the smelter and turned into molten emerald. So in case you're wondering where he went, that's where he went. This takes so much iron. I'm actually pretty shocked how much iron this takes. I think we can make the other one now. Yeah, look at that. Okay, that's so exciting. Okay, we did not need as much electrical steel as I thought we would. And look at that. Okay, we got a tier 2 jetpack. Now what do we need for the tier 3? We need a pulsating iron. Did I make a pulsating iron chicken? I need pulsating iron chicken. Iron chicken and ender pearl chicken. Dude, these chicken designs are so cute. Here, look at this. Look at the ender pearl chicken. He's so ridiculously cute. Oh, I need seeds. There's another one here that I thought was really cute. Where is he? It's the gold one. Oh, over here. All right, look, he's a little pig man, and I just thought that was adorable. This lava one, all the spider, they're just really cute. Yes, I got it. Okay, good. Yay, exciting. By the way, while I've been waiting for that, I've just been kind of filling this whole thing up with the dirt I've got from this. All right, I got everything filled in. There's a few occasional spots for the torches that I need to go fix. But I left this open so I could open up these chests still. But I have an idea, okay? So I got these ender pearls from the ender pearl chicken. All right, so check this out. If we put the wool around like this, and we put one in the center, it's an elevator. But we need 2 of these, so I just gotta get more wool. Okay, perfect amount. We got 2 elevators. You guys are gonna see a little bit behind the scenes because I didn't do the back. But this is the direct center. There's my cow! I'm gonna put the elevator right there, okay? And let's just dig down. And we're gonna put that there. Sweet, all the way up. Hang on, let me grab this cow. All right, so what you do is you stand on this elevator here and you push jump. And then it shoots you all the way up to where this one is. So it's really good for like traversing really long up and down distances. Which in this case, because I want to move all of these farms down here. So mainly what my goal is today is to somewhat finish the back. Somewhat is the keyword. I don't know if I'm gonna do all of it. And I want to get to texturing this. But I saw something in the nether that I was actually really sad that I lost, and it was called the illumination stick, or wand even. And so you need a wand core, but just blaze rods like this, and basically what happens if you right click on a block, it spawns light. And I'm thinking if this works the way that I want it to, I'm not gonna have to use a crap ton of torches, which will, I think, look really nice. And we already have a few blaze rods. And I have a glowstone chicken, so glowstone dust is not a problem. All right, nice, we got the illumination wand. Okay, that's actually really pretty. And that breaks it. Okay. So, because I hate that the shadows are casting down and making this really dark, so I wonder if it works. Oh my gosh, yes, it does work. That's gonna be so pretty. Okay, I'm really happy with how that happened. Okay, and before I get to building, there is one other thing I want to show you. It's called chisel. I completely forgot that these were a thing. And basically what happens is you make this chisel, and then if you put stone in, you have all these different options and stuff. I've never worked with a diamond chisel before. All right, so this is the chisel menu. I'm gonna put that there, and then this is all of the blocks that we can get from this. We can do this with tons of stuff. I can't remember if we can do it with dirt. We can even get different colors of dirt if we wanted to. Colors? Designs of dirt, I meant. And I'm pretty sure stone has a different options too. Yeah, look at all this. And then we even have mossy stone blocks without it. without us actually having to make mossy stone, which I am going to make eventually too. And this jetpack is gonna be so important, and I'm really excited. The urge to just chuck everything in one chest is so strong. Don't know where the googly eyes came from. By the way, look how cute my little construction skin is. Okay, so I think it turned out okay. Let me show you guys. Okay, so this is how the island turned out. It's definitely not perfect, but I actually kind of like it. I tried to do some stained glass work here. I'm definitely by no means a good builder, but I think that turned out okay. I just got inspired by watching Good Times with Scar. I added some mushrooms. For some reason, the mushroom stem block just doesn't exist. So, but yeah, I'm kind of happy with it. I think it turned out okay. I definitely want to add some black stone at the bottom and gradually have it come up, but that is a project for another time. Something that I think is taking away from the beauty is the fact that we are in an acacia biome and the leaves are just so ugly. So I asked if there was a way we could change the biome, and apparently we can use this terraformer. We need a climograph base unit and a machine block. Okay, so I'm gonna start building this and we'll see what this does. Building this was a lot easier with the jetpack than it would have been without it, but it's really funny because sometimes while my jetpack was charging, I just dove into the void thinking I had it on. And there was other times where I was just like, there's other times where I was just flying and then my jetpack ran out of battery, so I just fell. Yeah, and there's other times I was building the mushroom and then the creeper blew me up and then I had to rebuild it. Okay, we need to pick what biome we want our island to be, and I personally want it, I think a flower biome would look really cute because it has just the deep green. Okay, it doesn't say flower forest on there. How do we make it? When a player right clicks a block, the biome marker changes into a biome marker of the biome. Oh no. Okay, so we gotta fly around until we find one. Okay, that's kind of annoying. I just want to throw everything in one chest. This is so hard. Okay, so we gotta go fly around. Hey, now we don't look over there. Why did I get the worst biome? Ocean. Deep ocean. Beach. Deep ocean. If nothing else, maybe deep ocean. Can I just... Oh my gosh, yeah, that actually worked. Okay, but we're gonna try it. Let's head back. Mainly because I'm scared. By the way, let me know in the comments, do you guys prefer episodes like this where they take a little bit longer to make, but I get a whole lot more progress done rather than an episode that does not take as long to record, where I just do like one thing? I'm kind of liking where I can just play and then be like, okay, so this is what I did this and this and this. I want to know your opinions about it. All right, I want to check out this way. Plains? Wait. Okay, this is still set to ocean, but we got plains right here. Okay, I already made this biome marker for the ocean, but I'm gonna make another one just for the plains. Okay, this is plains right here. I'm gonna quickly come out to the side and just make sure there's nothing else. Okay, yeah, let's just grab plains and head home. All right, let's try putting this here. So I have it next to my power. Let's do plains. Okay, we need the humidifier and the cooler. A humidifier. We need a base block and 2 water buckets. Okay, we can do that. Oh, I get it, because this is a desert. No, the cooler needs to cool it down. The humidifier is going to add water. Okay, we got the climograph base unit We're gonna add these 2 waters. So we got the humidifier. We need an antenna. Oh. Oh no. 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 Why do you need an end rod? I'm not advanced enough for that. Why? Alright, what if I add the ocean one? Is that... I still need the humidifier and the cooler. No. So I can't make it look pretty until I go to the end. No. Maybe I can get them in loot bags. Let's go see if we have any loot bags. Maybe we can get really lucky. I just need to wait for loot bags to come. So while we wait for loot bags to be created over there, I'll just shove this in here and I'm gonna go move my chickens. And I'm gonna grab the staff of illumination so I can light up the area over there. I love this thing. It just takes a little bit of experience, it turns out. Alright, so let's come over here and see what was clogging up the system the most. I think it was snowballs, but I want to see if there's anything else. Snowballs and ender pearls. Oh, and also these water and lava ones. We don't need those. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna come down here and I'm gonna make a chest right here. And this chest is going to be for the chickens that I do not need. Right now, I'm just gonna shove them in this chest with the animal net. I think everything else was kind of useful. Actually, no, I have way too much sand. Let's pick up this guy. So they're very much still here. Okay, from that chest, we got about 3.5 stacks of iron blocks. Same thing with the redstone. We got almost a stack of dark steel. We got a rare loot bag from the cult. Oh yeah, I killed all the chickens. We got almost 2 stacks of the energetic alloy. All right, these blocks here are our spoils from that whole thing. So now we can just take this down. Okay, so at this point I made a loot bag opener, but I was so focused on ways of thinking to get end rods that I just forgot to say anything. But yes, this thing that I'm putting down right here is a loot bag opener. Okay, so that did work. Okay, so we push this to on and it locks this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go eat lunch and I'm gonna let this keep running. And we'll hopefully get enough of these. If I remember correctly, I think we need like 14 items if we want to filter it without locking it, because since it's locked, it's not going through, but I thought it would. But I can't remember how many we'll need, so I'm just gonna go to lunch and I will see you when I get back. Okay, so I just followed a mumbo jumbo tutorial, which showed me how to separate stackable and non-stackable items. And it seems to be working. We don't need the dirt chest, but it seems to actually be working. Thank you, mumbo jumbo. It looks such a mess, but honestly, when it comes to redstone, I don't care if it looks messy, it just needs to work. Because redstone, it's like, ugh, it might as well be a foreign language, honestly. Like that. We already got carrot, it looks like. And yeah, this is working. Look at that. Can I make an elevator down? I think that would be easier. Okay, so now when you walk over, you can't actually get to that. You just hold shift, use the elevator to come down. And then the chest is up there, and then the loot bag chest is here. Whoa, whoa. Also, I got this from the mob spawner. It says a dim lit parcel, a present for you. Use it well. Right click to get the gifts. Oh dear. Whoa. I don't know what any of this is, but thank you. You know, I think we've actually done quite a lot today. I think off camera, I'm going to expand the mob farm, just add more and more of what we already have. And yeah, this has been very successful. I'm gonna need another chest. Oh my gosh. This has already been very successful. we got a range shield. Maybe we can get an end rod too sometime and we won't have to go to the end before switching our biome. I need to make another crystal chest. I'll do that off camera too, but thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye.